Look, man, you were a highly decorated player coming out of high school. You had some. There was some really high moments in your college football career, but this wasn't expected this soon from you in Kansas City. What's this ride been like?
Well, number one, it's been a blessing. Just the journey, and just the people that have been placed in my life to help me in certain situations that I've been in. Just them believing in me, the organization, Kansas City Chiefs, just giving me an opportunity to be able to do what I love. I mean, I can't forget the experience. I can't forget the experience. The guys that I'm playing with, we went on that run together. So that's something that we can hold on to for the rest of our lives and the friendships built in this game.
Okay, but what was the bottom? Was the bottom when you got cut in Seattle? Like what has been the low point? Before, if this is the high point, rushing for nearly 1,000 yards and only playing 14 games this year on a team that wins the AFC West and gets the second seed. If this is the high point, what was the low point?
Obviously, when this was taken away from me. So, when I got released and I didn't get picked up on the team for that 2014 season. So watching it, at home and seeing the team that I was with, go back to the Super Bowl again, that's a pretty low point. That kind of hit you pretty hard.
What is it like to watch a season go by and not be on a team?
I mean, you start trying to figure out other options in life, other avenues that you tried to prepare for.
Like what? Like what were you gonna do if you didn't get the call?
Well, I was actually going to go back into baseball,
right?
And start to work out for that, and hopefully get a tryout. Well, I was trying to get some things set up for that spring, but that winter, Kansas City Chiefs offered me a future deal, so that spring I didn't have to go out there.
And then, as much as the rest of the world gets bummed out over Jamal tearing his knee, and Sharkandrick obviously had a great year last year, and then this year Jamal didn't come back, couldn't ever get kind of that knee right. It's been the opportunity that you had worked for. How much different is it to the feeling, considering you'd been out of football for a year, of getting that experience? Like, had you just come to the league and all of a sudden you're on the Seahawks and you could be given the ball, you might not have appreciated as much. Is there really more appreciation considering what you went through to get here?
Oh, absolutely. Because you know the work that you put in, and you know that it wasn't easy, but you overcame it. And when I was in Seattle, they had Marshawn Lynch, and so it was a guy in front of me. So going through that time, when they had made it to the Super Bowl, even though I wasn't contributing like as much as like their starting guy Marshawn, but I was able to feel like, all right, when I get that opportunity, get that chance, I can take some things that I learned from him along the way. And the same thing with Jamal. Like you see those guys like 16 games, like that's a long season, and to do that for 8 years and be one of the best out of it in NFL history, that says a lot.
Spencer Ware joining us on the Doug Gottlieb Show here on CBS Sports Radio. This is a Steelers defense that they've given up. They've given up big. J.J. is going to join us tomorrow. First time they faced him, he had over 200 yards rushing the football. Now, this past weekend, they were a lot better. They shut him down. What are your thoughts on this Steelers defense getting ready for your playoff opener?
I think they're a very good defense. They run to the ball, and they take shots at the ball. We know they're going to pressure us, and we know that they're good, and they're on their front, their front seven. on that defense. They're good on the back end as well, but we have to control their front seven in order for us to be able to be victorious out there on offense on our side of the ball. As far as defense, I mean, they have to stop their explosive offense, and we can help on offense on our end by putting points on the board and converting on third downs and keeping their high explosive offense off the field with number 7 and 26.
So Coach Andy lets Dontari Poe throw a touchdown pass, but dude, you were the baseball player and you don't get to throw a touchdown pass. What's up with that? That fat guy bias?
I don't know. They got some little relationship going on. That it had to be before I got here. So whatever they got is working. He's 100% on his opportunities when he's been called upon. So I'm all for it.